Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to be here this morning. It's a bright, beautiful day here in Dubai. And I'm here to talk to you about our new event, our biggest event, what we organized till now is Business 360. And this year, we're gonna focus on mindful mompreneur. Now, created this. We've been planning to do this event for a while, and when it came to the topic of it, I thought what could be more important and being mindful. And by mindful, I have many ways to do it. And I see, the ones who are watching. I wonder if you could answer to me and say, what does mindful? What do you think mindful mompreneur mean to you? What is it for you? Because for me, it means mindful as being aware on what you are creating, having intention towards it, and and also measure it. What am I doing? How am I doing? Um, and I'd say being on purpose, so you can have, uh, and that bring me. I just mentioned purpose. Now, Mindful Mompreneurs, as this event is based on Mindful Mompreneurs methodology, it's something that I created as a business coach, and I work with my clients. Now, I have created this methodology based on my experience as a mother, as I started a business years back. Also, the experience of clients which I work with, and all many women which I met through mompreneurs. And when I start saying this to someone a few days back, I was talking about the elements of it, and I saw it are phasing out. So I'm gonna try again so that I keep you connected and interested. So as any it's methodology, or we can call it a system, it has different components. And how does this refer to mindful and how refer to mompreneurs? Well, as a mother, as an entrepreneur, there are many ways we can look into it. And if you go, when you go to the landing page, you're gonna see like a scheme. You have like round things, and so I think scheme is the word to call it, or a drawing. Let's say it a drawing. So the way I see it is to be mindful entrepreneurs. It's not only the business, which will be cover it, or the balance, the fundamentals of business, and also it covers the mindset. I was just had a call this morning with one of my mompreneurs. We had a connection call, and she said, I'm not confident. I'm not confident to go and tell people what I do. So that's something that will cover the mindset. What is the mindset that we need to have in order to build a business? Because what are we in for? I think not talking to myself, only for myself, is that we are after financial freedom. Would you agree with that? If you say yes, love to see your comment. I see a comment here. I don't see it. Okay, mindful means being present in each step. Exactly. Wonderful. Being present, being like today, what you want to create. Yes. So being the mindset to be present. How do are we present? So we're gonna talk about that. And mindset, we're gonna talk about positive mindset. We're gonna talk about sales mindset. We're gonna talk about growth mindset. So we're gonna talk about how is that important, and how that um, can be brought into your business. So what we said in our business fundamentals and mindset, we're gonna go back to business fundamentals and tell you what exactly we'll cover. So mindset. Then it's also important, and I think for me as a coach, I think it's important to feel fulfilled, to feel happy with what we do, and not to do business because everyone does it, or someone else does it. Look at it. To really connect with the business, what you do, to see a higher meaning in it. Might sound a bit weird. On the same time, when we feel that what we do, it has impact on the children around us, the future generations, on people, on our clients, on environment, we feel more, how is it, motivated, and we feel, the word I use for that is fulfillment. Fulfillment is really waking up in the morning, because this is what I experience. Waking up in the morning with the energy, I'm going to do that, and get you through ups and downs, what every business has. There is no business which goes perfect like this. And if you find one, if you have one, please let me know, because in my experience and my knowledge, I don't think it is. There is always up and down. So that's the fulfillment of finding a higher purpose in it. For example, me as through Mumpreneurs and through business coaching, my purpose is really to see women, to see people come alive, come really be the top of their capabilities, top of their energy, everything, like a life well lived. And I do that through working with mothers, because I want them to feel free. I want you, and you are listening to me, I want you to feel free. I want you to feel empowered. And it's not that for you, I want that for myself. So it's ongoing process. So that's the fulfillment part of it. We just covered three. We covered business fundamentals, we covered mindset, and we covered fulfillment. All right. And there are two other aspects which I feel equally important. One it is strategy. What is it that we'll focus on as entrepreneurs? I'm sure, and as we are as passionate, as good as what we do, we always looking for things to do, and ideas come to your mind, and one day you say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna work with adults. And then second day, you know what, I'm gonna change, I think I'm gonna work with kids. And further, LinkedIn, it's a good place to advertise. And then it's so ideas pop in our mind all the time, because we are passionate, we are creative, we have the power. And what happens is that when you have so many ideas, then what do? Reply to me. What do you do when you have so many ideas? You don't get to apply. So what is it that you're going to focus on? What do you want to focus on? And this is, we call it focus. Strategy focus. It's saying what I want to focus on this time to bring my business forward. And the last one, and it's finding the balance. That's important, I think, because as we are becoming entrepreneurs, we are so focused in building our business and learning many things, and then it's a challenge between how is it the time spent with children, and when you spend with children, and then when you spend on the kids, and it's always, so we are looking for balance. We wear so many hats, mothers, wives, doctors, siblings, friends, school, being part of the school committee, and entrepreneurs. So how do we balance that, the roles, what we have in mind? And there is another way of balance. What about our life? There are so many things of our life that we, when we get focused on entrepreneurship and motherhood, we tend to forget. And always come to me is having fun. Fun is something I personally many times forget about it. So how do we have fun? How do you bring personal growth? How to spend your time to connecting with family and friends? How to I know, improve your environment, personal environment, like your house, your room, your so there's so many things, and the time, we know it's only 24 hours. Everyone has 24 hours. So how do we bring balance? And this five, as I said, so it's business fundamentals. We're gonna talk about positive mindset. We're gonna talk about fulfillment. It's bringing the purpose and being created, connected with your business in a higher level. The other one is focus, is the strategy. What are you focused on? How are you gonna grow your business from where I am today to the next level? And the last one is balance, balancing life, balancing the multiple roles what we have in your life. And this is what I feel is mindful mompreneur. I said I will come back to business fundamentals. Now, about business, there are so many things to learn. Would you agree with that? So many things to learn. Marketing, social media, sales, finance, automation. It's never ending things to learn. So we thought, when I say we, I mean, with Armin, she's the founder of It's Her Way. We partnered together, and we said, what is it that the business fundamentals that is really, really they need to know, that everyone business need to know. And even if you know about it, if you, it's like really clarified. So one it is, and I call it, it's it's knowing the product, the service, what you offer, and the client, right? So I find them, and I always like a perfect marriage between what you offer and what your client need. So it's like I say, marriage or like a dance. As the client changes, as the client discover more about the client, then your product or your service is adapting to their needs. What is it that they want? What is it that they fear? What is it that you can create value in their lives? So we're gonna design the product, design that, and talk about the client as well, and look towards this marriage. All right, I hope it's clear up to now. And the other one, and again, there are so many things we could cover. We have decided to go with sales because for myself, and until recently, sales was very challenging, and I see that in my clients. We tend to look sales on social media. We tend to look sales here and there. But we're going to talk about sales in a more holistic way. We're going to talk about strategy and look at it, how I'm going to sell, who I'm going to sell to, how much do I need to sell. And then we'll also touch on the sales process. How do you sell? When do you start? When someone is interested, and tap you sell. Now, I done with that to my clients, and I usually work with. I had also work with people with clients with product, but mainly I work with services. Why? Because I sell service. For me, it's something that I live and breathe. So it's easy for me, as I have experience through myself, my own experience, to do that with my clients. So in the workshop, in the event, we're gonna have two sessions in parallel, and the one of the products we're going to be delivered by Armin, because she has through e-commerce platform, she has extensive experience of selling products. She does lots of other things, but that's one, I think, it's one of her strengths. And for me, we're going to deliver these workshops on the service. So if you come to the event, then you're going to choose, I'm going to go with product because this is relevant to what I do, to what I sell, or I'm going to go to service, everything what I sell. The format of the event is keynotes. So we're going to have the people talking, and we have keynote speakers. We're going to talk to us. We're going to have workshops, like I just mentioned, and we also have panel speakers when we're going to have experts, and we're going to share their experience and their learning. We have networking as well, so you come to connect. We have a beautiful breakfast. So yeah, this is what is it. It's 2 days from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're gonna have a brunch in between. Like I said breakfast, I meant to say brunch. Yeah, and this is gonna happen. So what else to tell you? This is what is it. It's in Grand Continental, no, Grand Cosmopolitan Hotel in Dubai, near Mall of the Emirates. It's on the 20th and 21st of September. So mark your calendar. We will be there. And who is it for? You might say, I'm not sure it's for me. Now, you might have seen that what we do here in Mumpreneurs, it's mainly for women who just started their business or want to start their business, or they started for a while and it's just new to them, or even they start for a while but they're not as successful as they want it to be. So usually that's mompreneurs, and the feeling what we have in it, it's all about being ourselves. It is all right not to know. We are here to learn. We are here to experiment. So this is, I'd say, this event is for mothers like this. If you just want to start a business and you want to learn in advance what is it that you need to build a business, so you have that. It's also for entrepreneurs who just started their business, or the ones who started and they want to bring it to the next level. I know there are mompreneurs out there who are successful. We call them seasoned mompreneurs, and that's great. Where they are welcome to come. On the same time, I'd say the content is for women who are started at the beginning of the journey. All right, what else? Another question what was asked to me was, I'm not a mother, can I still come? Yes, you can still come. Of course, you're a woman, you can still come. It's just that many of the discussions will be around it, around motherhood, how to be a mother while doing all this. You know, mothers is it's part of this of the discussion. So you might feel, not connect with that, will not resonate with you. And if that's all right with you, of course, you can join. Um, what else? Any questions? I see we have viewers here. If you look at it, please write to me, write it here, and I will answer. What other questions? So as we did the landing page, people ask, tell me more about it. Tell me more. So this is what I thought I'd do this live to explain you more. This is what I thought that you will be interested to know. So if you have any questions, and if I don't see any other question coming, I haven't said about the price. Where we have an early bird because we want you to take advantage of to save some money. It's 249 dirhams, and that's valid until 5th of September, and after that will be 325. The cost, I wanted to keep it low. It's not very, very low, though it's not, it could have been 199. The thing is that we have the cost for the hotel. We also have the cost as marketing cost, printing cost, events cost, all these things. So that having a just a bit higher cost of the price that allows us to cover, to cover the cost. And as this is and hopefully have a bit of profit so we can invest to future events. Yeah, that's about it from me now. If you have any other questions, please write it in the comments. I'll be happy to hear it. And I meant to stay here. It's 17 minutes. No questions. Love to hear. And if you, as I say, any questions, or you can write it to me. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in September 20th and 21st. And yeah, thank you. Have a lovely, lovely day. Goodbye.